Now, all of you've been wondering what my course would be like if I were a teacher teaching anything about gay history, gay lifestyle, gay anything to educate a child about into like high school years, like as of how I would literally teach a child. And, and this is how I would. When you're in elementary school, I would leave all the sexual shit out. All the sexual shit out. Like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter about talk about dicks, penises, whatever, vaginas, whatever. It does not matter. That's a different course for a different kid, different time for a kid to literally go into, depending on how okay the parent is with. And I am also under the same idea with this. If a parent's okay with this, go right ahead. If they're not, then leave the kid alone. Don't freaking force them to take it. But this is how I would do it. So in elementary school, like you understand how kids are. They're awkward. They're learning stuff. They don't know a lot. They're just starting. They're like 101. They're 101 humans. They just started the curriculum on how to be a person and how to just be able to figure little things out by little bit. Right? Cool. So my first idea would be more like, okay, I would at least teach them that some kids have a hard time dealing with internal problems that they see as a problem at first, don't understand how to understand it at all because no one's helping them. No one's helping them understand. All they get is either religion down their throat saying this is a sin, or at school where their friends are just being little dickheads to each other and treating each other kind of like like a little punching bag, but more like in a humorous, in a nonsensical way, right? So, yes, these kids grow up with a very odd, like uneasy life where they have to deal with the thoughts of like, hey, I'm Billy and I'm thinking about Joey all the time. Why do I think about Joey naked? Why does that give me good feelings? Why does that give me this? And yes, it's kind of a little sexual, but it is indeed a thought I legit had when I was a small little boy looking at all the other little boys. Yeah, I've pictured me in like naked fights with people all the time. And I could never understand why I was thinking that way. And I never understood why in hell it made me feel good. So maybe start with that. Like it's okay to have different thoughts and they don't make sense right now, but in turn they will. It's okay to just be you, but not take everything at heart and not take everything so seriously when you hear the F word or that word. Yeah, and by the way, that word never offended me at all. It made me laugh hysterically. Like, it was just a stupid word that we used to throw around in the schoolyard. Same with the R word. Absolutely. Like, like the R word that rhymes with leotard. That one. That one was thrown around the school playground a lot. Now, let's go into middle school, right? You already got the kids prepared to understand it's okay to just be you. Got it? That is all you really need to worry about. Middle school, you can go into like how you can overcome awkwardness around other people. How you can just present yourself in a like alarming way because, well, you have to remember middle school kids aren't as accepting per se of everything that goes around them. They might be accepting, but they might not be. So it's like a 50-50 chance got. And I have to switch my hands because my hands hurt once in a while. That's why you see it go from here to here, okay? It's just my hand hurts like a bitch. But we just you just talk about like the awkwardness, so you talk about kind of like the psychology behind what is it like to be gay. Because the first one was just to make sure you're okay with the fact that you're having the thoughts. That's in elementary school. Now we get into deeper psychology, like actually deeper shit. Like actually break it down, make sure you understand the step by step process, making it approachable, making it make you feel like you're not a freak. Like that's one thing you want to make sure that no one feels like is a freak. And when you can conquer that and you can conquer everyone around you seeing you as like way too different to be around, that's when you break the barrier of homophobia and you completely annihilate it and you make a path of understanding and love. That's how you do it. Okay, now you just get into that part. But when you get into high school, it's a little bit more geared towards dating and going out and protection and all that stuff, sexual interactions. Because when you're in high school, when you're 16, that's usually the age of consent. And that's usually when every single kid goes like, yeah, I want that. Because come on, think of it. Do you really think in a like an actual society that anyone follows this celibacy plan that most religions hope you have? Parents, do not ask your kids. Just don't. Just fucking don't. Just leave them be. Just leave them be, okay? Leave them be. But most kids, not me, because I was an awkward, freaking weird kid and I was kind of a hateful spawn of Satan back in freaking high school. But most kids really they want to experiment. They want to try. They want to see what they like, what they don't like. And when you can at least tell them when it's right there in front of them, like how like the dating world, the scenes, like that's how you would go from like freshman to maybe sophomore, or at least portion of sophomore or something like that. Or at least freshman, sophomore years. And then your junior and senior year is basically about how to protect yourself against HIV, how you protect yourself against STDs or STIs. I don't give a fuck. I'm just calling them what they are. And you kind of just break it down. And also, and this is important as fuck, always mention never drink and drive in any of these courses in high school because kids don't listen at first. They take a while to listen to you. So if you can at least get them on board, like understand, hey, don't drink and drive, date safely, have sex very very responsibly, you will be fine. So have a good one. Talk to you next. Bye.